I just want to say something, but I think it's relevant to Tim's question. Has there been any intimidation leading up to the local government election? I think it demonstrated clearly two examples, and one example is by which my conversation with Honourable June Hood. He took a tour, sort of Australian tourists to different parts of Asia, including Burma and all of that. But then Cambodian born who hold Australian passport were treated a little bit differently. Enter Cambodia. This is post the incident that when Hong described Cambodian government as a beast. This is the first time that I heard, because I haven't been to Cambodia for 5 years. But for a Cambodian born that hold Australian passport, the border security sort of judge them a bit more different from any other passport holder. But I thought the direct sort of intimidation is come from Hong himself. He's a community leader here in Australia. He's the voice of the Cambodian community out of Cambodia. So he said, Cambodian government is like this is in reference to the killing of Dr. Campbell. And you were right. Hun Sen warned Dr. Campbell 2 days before his assassination, and that's a direct. I think it's a direct example. So to ban Hong from going back to Cambodia is a strong, clear demonstration to other Cambodian abroad to say, if you say something against the Cambodian government, this is the result. And I think this is a intimidation, because Cambodian people who live abroad, to deny entry, to return to the homeland is a big thing. It's not a small thing, and the Cambodian government knew about that. And here we didn't see the Australian embassy took a stand at the time. I'm sure many of us may have seen that media statement, press release in response to the ban of Hong Lim. The first sentence was, there's no position at all.
But the main concern now that they're threatening me with physical harm.
That's right.
I will be beaten up more severe than kill some points in 1993.
So let alone the normal citizen who want to say something would not otherwise want to say something. They wait until this election, and we know that this election, if people were to vote freely, the current government will be out of office, since yesterday or since 4 years ago. I think that's. I hope that's sort of answered your question.
Very helpful, thank you. Julian Hill, Tim Watts, Mark Dreyfus, who's left 5 minutes ago, and Chris Hayes. We are so proud to be your representatives in Federal Parliament. As I said when you arrived, this is your Parliament for those of you who are Australian citizens, and we only speak on your behalf in there. We're very privileged to have you as our constituents. Some of the things that you've talked to us about this afternoon are unimaginable violations of human rights of Cambodians that we can't even imagine here. Hong made reference to 2 members of Parliament who were beaten up. They said the wrong thing in Parliament, and they were beaten up and I think hospitalised afterwards because they were,
No, they would not even say anything wrong.
Yeah.
But Hun Sen said that because there were demonstrations against him in Paris.
Yeah.
So he said there are going to be demonstrations against the PR and the opposition member of Parliament as well.
Yeah.
So they're just waiting for him to come out.
So I mean, violence against members of Parliament, prohibitions on campaigning, poor treatment of the opposition party, suppression of news, suppression of human rights organisations, taking away people's right to protest, to have a voice. I mean, these are the most fundamental things to a democracy, and it's absolutely a subject of passion for us to fight for those rights to be returned to the Cambodian people. So we'll be watching this very carefully. I know a number of us will be making statements today and later about some of the issues that you've raised with us. And in those statements, I know that I'll be joining other members of Parliament in saying to the government that you have to speak out about this, because Australia has this proud history in helping Cambodia become a democracy, and we thought from there we would see progress, and yet we see we're moving backwards. So this just can't be allowed to continue. So thank you very much for all your time. Thank you to our members of Parliament, and we'll see you up in the gallery during question time.
Anyway, on behalf of the Cambodian community, I would like to say thank you very much for your time and so on. I think that it's a great idea that our community can represented by you, by all of you as well. But anyway, thank you so much. Yes.
Thanks for coming.
Okay.
SK Media.